The greatest Sylhet District Cup is the topic today on the Sonali Othith Football Night. You're watching Sonali Othith Football Night with me, Joynal, and I have 4 guests with me tonight. And first of all, I'd like to introduce the 40-plus District Cup champions, which is Sylhet District on my right. On my far right, I have Rashid Ali. Welcome to the program, Rashid Ali.
Thank you, Mr.
And he's also the assistant manager of the Sylhet District team. And there I have one of the legendary players of the team is Ripon Chaudhary. Welcome to the program, Ripon.
Assalamu alaikum, thank you.
And I also have on my left, I have the 50-plus district champions, which is Sunamganj in this case. And on my far left, I have Joel Mia, yes. Who is from Chatok, Upajila. And on my closest, I have Angur Ali, who is from Jagannathpur, Upajila, and they were the players who were involved in playing for Sunamganj district team, 50-plus. First of all, I'm going to go to Rashid Ali. I mean, being the champions, I think this is your first time?
That's correct. I think last year we lost in the final, so that was hurting. I actually participated as a player, so this gave me a chance, thanks to the committee for selecting myself and Mamun to manage the team. Mamun being the manager, I was the assistant, so it gave me a chance to rectify the errors from last year, and surely we did that by winning the championship this year.
Ideally, this program was scheduled for a few weeks back because of this Bangladesh tour, the team coming from Bangladesh. We couldn't go ahead with the program. Mamun was invited and he was available on that night. And I think we should talk about Mamun a little bit on this subject because he came in as a manager for the first time for the district team.
That's correct. I think last year he was assistant, but this year obviously got selected as a manager. With Mamun, you don't have to actually say much with his history and record and achievements in the last 25 years. As a Bowman manager, he's won everything in the UK, from leagues to cups with various tournaments. As a Upajala for Osman Noor, he's won it twice and got to the final a 3rd time. No other manager has done that in Upajala. So his record speaks for himself. So he got the opportunity to, again, showcase his skills and knowledge of the game itself. And credit to him, he got the team to the final, and not only that, beating Sunamganj convincingly in the final itself. So he was a no-brainer game, Mamun, to be manager. It was actually a privilege to work with him, as I've done in previous years with him. So it was one of the best choices that the committee made, making him my manager.
I mean, this is a Ripon here. Ripon, he's your brother. Mamun is your brother. I know it's going to be not very easy to compliment him, being a brother, but I mean, he did make a difference coming into a management for the district team.
No, without a doubt, without a doubt. I mean, all the players, even though, I mean, this is the first time he's managed a group of players, every single one of them were older than him. So it was nerve-wracking for him to start off with. I mean, even in our training sessions, he did mention that. He said, look, all you brothers are like senior brothers to me. I've seen you play for many, many years. And to manage you guys is a privilege. And on the day, I mean, he doesn't look at anyone or even me. If I don't play well, he'll drop me. Nothing to do with brother or anything like that, or names on the day. It doesn't matter. If you don't perform on the day, he is ruthless and he will drop you.
So, I mean, tactically, I think I heard some rumors that tactically he was really good on that day.
It's a well-known fact that obviously to be a successful manager, you have to have a championship mentality. And he's won so many tournaments in the past through Bowman and leagues itself. Yeah. So he's got that knowledge. He's been in the game for all his life, to be honest. I think he's one of the youngest managers at the age of 16. He became a manager.
Yes, yes.
So he's seen and he knows the players very well. The players that he obviously managed for they've been playing with him or against him for the last 20 years. So he's got the knowledge. He's got awareness, so he knew the way to play with certain formations against certain players. And we do be smartness in terms of group stages, how to utilize the players and how to rotate players. So in that sense, yes, he tactically got it right, and obviously proof is in the pudding by winning the championship itself.
Okay, we'll come on to the district cup now itself. Like, Ripon, can you recall how many teams were involved in your district to participate in the team?
Yeah, there were 7 Upazolas from our district. Do you want me to name them?
If you can, please, that would be great.
If I can remember, okay, Usmani Nagar, both me and Rashid, we represent Usmani Nagar. Balagonj, Piani Bazar, Sylhet Shodor, Gulabgonj,
Dakin
Shurma, and Sylhet Shodor.
And Beni Bazar, Gulabgonj.
Yeah, that's right.
Bishnat, did you say Bishnat?
Yeah, Bishnat also. Sorry, Bishnat. Yeah, so there's seven different Upazola, and I think your rule said that every Upazola had to represent minimum of 2 players. And so which we did. I think most of them had more than 2 players anyway. But the good thing is, on the day we had a squad of 23 players. every single player played, took part in the thingy, so there wasn't any unused players, were there?
Yeah, all the players participated in every
all the players,
in the tournament.
All the players did, yeah.
Okay, this is the champions of the 40-plus team on my right, which I was talking to. And now I'm going to go on to the 50-plus champion, which was a very eventful day that day because of the 50-plus, because we really enjoyed that game they played between Sunamganj and Sylhet. Joel bhai, I'm going to come to you first. আমি আপনার সাথে বাংলায় কথা বলবো। এই কেমন লাগতেছে আপনাদের, মানে জেতার পরে কেমন লাগতেছে?
না, খুব সুন্দর এনজয় করছি। এই যে একটা আয়োজন করছেন আর কি বাঙালি লাগি, মানে আগে তো এই ধরনের সুযোগ সুবিধা আছিল না, এখন যে একটা হইছে খুব ভালো লাগছে, খুব এনজয় করছি।
আগে তো মানে 50 হইলে রিটায়ার, মানে এখন তো মানে দেখা যায় 60 পর্যন্ত চলবে মনে হয়। সোনালী চিন্তা করে 60 প্লাস সামথিং লাইক দ্যাট, কি মনে করেন?
ইয়েস, ঠিক আছে। না, আগে তো এই ধরনের খেলার কোনো পরিবেশই ছিল না, এখন যে হইছে খুব ভালো লাগছে। সব সময় তো এরকম টুর্নামেন্টের আয়োজন করা হয়, তো খুব ভালো লাগছে এই টুর্নামেন্টে অংশগ্রহণ করিয়া।
তো আপনারা কি আগামীতে আবার জেতার কি আশা রাখেন?
হ্যাঁ, অবশ্যই অবশ্যই।
ডিস্ট্রিক্ট
জি
মামা, আঙ্গুল মামা।
Thank you, Mama. First of all, congratulations to the Fiji Select 40 Plus for winning that tournament. Actually, I would have been happy if my opposition 50 Plus from Sylhet was was in the studio with us tonight. With us. Obviously, I'm very happy because my friends and so many of people I know, they does not believe I'm 50. Yeah. Even I don't believe I'm 50. You understand what I mean? So this first time I participated in a 50 plus tournament. I never thought 15 years back I'd be playing after 50 years. Not even in the tournament, to participate in a tournament, in 50 plus tournament. That is a congratulation to I would like to thank Sonali Othith for organizing these tournaments. And it will bring more player who has become retired few years back. They're actually out of the game now. Obviously, there are certain reasons and everything. আমি আসলে সবচেয়ে ধন্যবাদ জানাই সোনালী অতীতরে, যে সোনালী অতীতে যে ধরনের যে একটা ইনিশিয়েটিভ নিছে, যে 50 প্লাস, হয়তো দূর ভবিষ্যতে হয়তো দেখা যাইব 60 প্লাস টুর্নামেন্ট হতে পারে। কারণ খেলাধুলার প্রতি যদি আমরা মনোনিবেশ থাকে, তাহলে দেখা যাইব যে অনেক ক্ষেত্রে আমরা বিভিন্ন অসুস্থতা থাকতে দূরে থাকতাম পারি। আর আমি আসলে এবারে গত বছর সিলেট চ্যাম্পিয়ন হয়েছেন আমরা রিপিট করিয়া। I did not play last year because I was not 50. Obviously the next year hopefully will be more stronger. I know some of our good player will turn 50 next year.
Yes.
So we are looking forward to it anyway.
On that note, can I also mention that since mentioning the age of 60, we did have players available on that day who were 60 plus, namely one person who most of the football community knows by one name. We call him by Kesia. His name is Abdul Khalik Bhai. He's 64, I think, and he was available to play on that day. So there it goes. He is still playing active football. I mean, whenever he's called up, he's always available to come and play for his team, whichever team is related to on the day. Coming to the, can I ask you gentlemen to come into the 50 plus subject? Like, what is the prospects of Sylhet district in the next few years, bringing up a 50 plus new player?
Before I go to the future, one thing I must mention is since that tournament, our 50 plus team, because of the tournament, and they were training for a good couple of weeks, I think 6 or 7 weeks to get together, because they enjoyed it so much. After the tournament, they still playing. They actually play every Monday.
That's nice.
And not only that, recently they joined a league to play every Monday, the 50, because they enjoyed the get together. They enjoyed participating in fitness wise, and this, as you said before, this opportunity wasn't there before. So due to that tournament, our 50 plus team are still now active, continually playing. On a Monday, they play from 9 to 10 in a league, which is supposed to be 40 plus, but because they want to participate, enjoy, they're not worried about winning or losing.
Yeah.
They're playing. So it goes to show that because of this tournament, these age group, they've got something to look forward to, participate in a sporting activity, which is good for everyone.
So Ripon, any names coming up in the 50 plus next year?
From the top of my head,
no.
The Shanamgun is always talking about coming up with another few more next year.
Yeah, they've got a few more coming. I think we've got a few years wait because our guys are still young. We're still in our 40 ones.
Mid 40s.
Yeah, mid 40s. So we've got a long way to go.
But because I've been involved with football for a long time with the Bengali community, I mean, I know a lot of true legends of Bangladeshi community of Sylhet district, but unfortunately they are disappeared from the scene, like Chunnubai from BYM, if you remember him, you can't forget him. Nurulbai was available, but he's...
Nurulbai, unfortunately, he only came from Hajj, I think it was a couple of days before the tournament.
So you missed him on that. Next year, hopefully, inshallah, he'll be
Korimbai should be coming through, I think. Korimbai is...
Korim is coming next year.
Yeah, so that's
Korimuddin is... that'll be a good addition for you. And there were very good players of Sylhet district, I know, but unfortunately...
Well, we've got to say, like, Boss, who played in goal on that day, he was good. He was good. He was outrageous.
I think he made
he made a brilliant save in
I think quite a lot of saves.
In the penalty. The penalty was top class save. I've got to say, and plus he's not a goalkeeper. He's not a proper goalkeeper. So he has been training. We had a friendly with them, like our district team, plus 40. He played the plus 50, and the saves he was pulling out. I mean, the scoreline was only 2-0 or something. 2-0. But because of him, because he was all over the place. He was pulling out some brilliant saves.
No, I was surprised too. I watched that save that made he. That was a shootout, wasn't it?
Yeah. No.
Was it a normal game?
During the game.
Oh yes. It was
a one-handed save.
Mustaq from Sonali took this penalty. And
the Habibai was going to take it, and suddenly Mustaq came from somewhere and just took the shot and hit the
keeper. But let me tell you, if this goal was scored,
would have been allowed.
Wouldn't have been allowed because it wasn't right.
What's the Rashid said? We have to be very careful next year because they are still together. They are training together.
They're training.
They are into the league together. So they are not giving their secret away. Also, I'd like to see, very much would like to see that next year
very nice.
Maulibajar and Hobiganj does come with the team 50 plus. It will be more competitive.
I think that's what it is.
I spoke to some of the Maulibajar players.
The next year they said
they said they definitely they are going to come
this year. They have few people away.
I believe there are some players. If there are some players, if they can find a 50 plus team in Maulibajar and Hobiganj, because they did not think too much about it this year. Next year they will be concentrating on 50 plus as well.
Thank you, Mama. Yes, the 40 plus tournament was participated between 4 teams, which was Hobiganj, Maulibajar, Sunamganj and Sylhet. And the 50 plus was fought out by 2 teams, Sunamganj and Sylhet. Unfortunately, the 50 plus team for Maulibajar couldn't put up a team or Hobiganj this year, but they have told us that next year Maulibajar definitely will put up a team of 50 plus. So inshallah it will be more competitive next year. Coming on to that 40 plus again, gentlemen. I think you had a celebration do today. How did it go?
Yeah, it was brilliant. We had a good turnout. It was basically just to get together. Like you said, your team came. You were quite busy. We had few other issues and few things. Few of our players were on holidays, so we couldn't do it straight away. So we had to get together today, which was brilliant.
How was the food?
Our food was top notch.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, food is always good. So yeah, we had a good time, and then we had to come straight down here. So yeah, all good.
So how is that feeling when you get to play for your district, Rashid? Then you get to all the Upazila players. You were playing against them in the Upazila tournament. Now you're playing with them. How is that feeling?
I think initially, even in the Upazila, we had this feeling that we used to, when we played for our normal team on a Sunday, our manager team like Bowman, Stepney, we had to get together for Osmani Nagar. And that was a similar feeling because these players you played against all these years, now you're in one team. So now with the Sylhet district get a similar feeling. So because we got used to Upazila, I think we had that better experience. But it was nice to play or manage players from different Upazilas, and it was a good experience. So you get to have the experience with these players which you normally don't have. So
do you know which Upazila represented more players in that your district team?
Osmani Nagar, yeah.
Do you know how many?
On top of my head, I think at least 7. Yeah. At least 7, yeah, because obviously the champions 2 years in a row.
It's not but just because of champions, but you have that quality there.
The quality,
it's by quality.
You need quality to be champion, so I think that kind of helped. So
I mean, if Sunamganj was to put a team in like Satok is the champion, that doesn't mean Satok will put 7 players now. It's the quality which comes
quality
in.
Was there,
Exactly.
That's correct. That's correct. Yeah.
So that's very nice. Jewel Bhai, coming to 50 plus again. আপনি কি গত বছর খেলছিলেন?
জি না।
এই প্রথমবার আপনার। মানে এই আপনি তো মনে হয় সম্পূর্ণ গেম খেলাইছেন?
সম্পূর্ণ খেলাইছি।
আচ্ছা, তো মানে আপনি গত বছর এটার সম্বন্ধে আবার আসতে পারেননি?
না আসলে সময় আমি জানি না, মানে হয়তো দেশের বাইরেও আসলাম মনে হয়,
আচ্ছা আচ্ছা,
কারণে জানি না আর কি খেলার।
ওকে জুয়েল ভাই, আমি এই ব্রেক পরে আবার আসবো। ভিউয়ার্স, I will go for a very quick break. We'll be back very shortly. Please stay with us.